Lesbian.
I can imagine what he's doing.
No, but that's how.
Hey guys, it's the Loud Guys. Today we are going to react to Bill Burr's new video, All Lesbians Look Alike. And every title of Bill Burr's video is so funny only. And the thing is, like, you get a goosebumps vibe and only funny vibe from the title itself. So that is the kind of title he has. Like the last title was like women failed the WNBA, and that was like how women like failed the Women's National Basketball Association and everything about it. And that was very funny to watch. And now we are about like all lesbians look alike. How is that possible? Because all like lesbians are mainly women, so how all women look alike? And mainly that is something very different to know, because like many people say this, that all gay people also look alike. Why? Because gay people like are how are you,
But yes,
this and that.
that's what I was thinking, that he might be talking about the characteristics of those people.
Yeah.
That okay, they all have same characteristics, and that's why it is easy to recognize that she's lesbian. So yes, he might be talking about those things, that okay, they all look alike, they all do same things, and in that way. But of course, he's going to add his humor in this, his sarcasm in this video, so it will going to reach the next level, and we'll see this video what he has to say about this.
And he has a different like frustration related to all these women, LGBTQ women and all these feminist women. So I'm very excited to watch it. And if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe our channel, and also you can watch our movie related channel, and the link of that channel is in the description box below, and you can find it also in the channel's link in our channel also. And so let's watch the video.
So I'm going down 9th Avenue, and all of a sudden I looked up, and about 2 blocks away, all of a sudden I see this lesbian coming up the block. Okay? Now I know this is Boulder, Colorado, right? So you guys are all like, fucking, hey man, you know?
Hey man.
I
Like,
want to
how
see
did you
his
like know
expression.
she was a lesbian, man? Like, that's not cool. You just looked at her, you just knew she was a lesbian? You don't know her. How do you just know somebody's a lesbian? Easy.
Oh,
The same way you do.
I
The
want to
same
see
way
his
other
actions.
lesbians do. It's not calculus.
It's not
No, but I get it. I understand in 2021 you're not allowed to say you know what a lesbian looks like.
Yeah.
Right?
But it's still
Judging by
same.
your silence, yes, right? Yeah, you're not allowed, right? What's funny, if some white kid came in here like 20 years old, hair slicked back, collar popped, loafers, no socks, you'd be looking at him thinking like, all right, frat boy, date rapist, his dad's a judge, he's not going to jail. Yeah, he just killed 5 people in a drinking and driving accident, already has a new Dodge Challenger on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're allowed to see that. That
Yeah.
you can see, clear as day. Lesbian.
I can imagine what he's doing.
No, but that's how progressive you guys are, right? You don't have any idea, right? Like, let's play a game.
Okay.
I'll just name different people you see, and see the slides that come into your head, right?
Okay, I'll imagine it.
Everybody
Construction
started
worker.
Construction
laughing.
worker. Okay.
Sports fan,
Okay.
painter,
Okay.
skateboarder,
Okay.
lesbian. Right? It all goes blank. Right?
I could frame a girl.
Blank.
Could you?
I was blank.
I mean, I have gay friends, but I've never noticed any sort of a through line. Listen, people, I'm not saying all lesbians look alike. I would never say some ignorant shit like that. However,
But
I
I'll
am
say.
saying, though, every once in a while, there's a fucking layup. Right? Slack top, wallet chain, fucking walking up the street.
Yeah. Now he's stereotyping
Even
it.
then, I'm not saying 100%, but gun to my head, I gotta go lesbian. Gotta go lesbian. Final answer. So
Lesbian.
be lesbian. Right? So, anyway, she's fucking walking up the street. I'm coming down, right? And it's clear to me that if we keep walking the way we're walking, we're gonna bump into each other.
Okay.
Now, I don't want to bump into a woman. I don't want to bump into anybody in New York. So I do the gentlemanly thing. I clock what's going on. So what I do is I just gradually shift over into my own lane.
Yeah.
Now everything's fine, right?
Nice.
But then the weirdest thing happened.
She also
we
shifts?
walk like another 30 yards, and all of a sudden, she drifts back into my lane again. And I'm sitting there walking like, wow, that was...
Why?
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Thought I solved this problem. All right, so I fucking dip into another lane again, right?
Okay.
I'm walking. We go another 30 yards. She comes back into my lane again.
Wow.
So
Why
now,
she
like,
do that?
I'm up against the curb. So now I'm like thinking, like, okay, how do I do the politically correct math here? Like, what am I supposed to be doing here? Am I supposed to like fucking? Am I supposed to step off into the bike lane? And have some young kid on his electric bicycle come by, 40 miles an hour, run me over. I go down to the pavement, knees and elbows. For the rest of my life, every time it rains, I got to think about this lesbian that walked me off the fucking block. Is that what I'm supposed to do?
He thinks so in
Am I
future.
supposed to give up the whole sidewalk? Like, oh, your gayness, right?
Your Highness, your gayness?
Or do I stiffen up my shoulder
And
protect my leg?
yeah,
Right?
do that.
Now, I'm
Do
not
that.
proud of this, but I chose the latter. All right?
Ah!
I was like, look, I'm 53.
Yeah.
I moved twice. I have an AARP card. I'm the fucking victim here. So I stiffen up the shoulder, and then immediately I'm thinking like, okay, this is gonna get crazy.
Yeah.
I've never done this with a female before. This is in public. People are gonna see this shit. What's gonna happen, right? But I'm not gonna lie to you. She started closing in. She was moving, so I like leaned in. Like I really got my legs underneath me because she was built like a janitor, and I was not gonna get spun around. I wasn't getting spun around. Not having that on the fucking logbook, right? So I lean into this shit, and at the last second, she turned her shoulder, and we just missed shoulders, but our forearms still slapped together.
Oh.
With significant enough force that it warranted a turnaround.
Oh.
Okay? Now, I know most of you guys drive, so I will break down pedestrian etiquette really quickly in New York City. This is the deal. If you're walking down the street in New York, right? You're walking, and if you just sort of brush sleeves with somebody, you don't have to stop. You can just look over your shoulder. Hey, sorry, man. My bad. Have a nice day, right? Then there's the next level. Moves up a little bit. You're walking down the street. You actually bump into somebody. You actually have to turn around. Sorry, didn't see you. Little dojo bow. My bad. Whatever you have to do, my sensei, to keep it from escalating.
Okay.
And then there's the last one. You're just walking down the street and you hit so fucking hard, you gotta turn around and go like old school Dustin Hoffman, De Niro. Like, hey, I'm fucking walking here.
Can't you see me?
I fucking moved twice.
You
didn't
fucking
see
blind?
me.
Am I invisible?
Huh? So I turn around to have this confrontation.
Oh.
And
And let me tell you something.
What?
She never looked back.
he
And I'm not gonna lie to you, that bugged me.
That hurts.
That bugged me for like 3
That
days.
hurts.
For 3 days.
3 days, I'm just walking around New York, just fucking.
Because he was like-
fucking bullshit. There's no fucking way you didn't do that on purpose.
Yeah.
Who does that? Who drifts? You know? And I'm feeling this anger. It's just burning me up, and I know eventually it's gonna settle in my chest, and then one more time it's gonna be, I'm sorry, Dada. I'm sorry. It's like I can't do this. I can't do this to my daughter. I can't do this to my kids. So I started reading up on anger, like how to let go of shit. I think is what I googled.
Let go of shit.
And I found empathy. If you have empathy for somebody, you put yourself in their shoes, you can just, figure out where they're coming from, where you're coming from, you can meet in the middle. So I said,
Okay.
all right, here we go. Let me put myself in her shoes. What would cause somebody to accidentally drift into your lane twice?
Nothing.
Twice.
So I just started throwing shit on the wall. Oh, here we go. Did she have a club foot? No.
Club
Did she just
foot.
have a stroke? Did she have Bell's
Stroke?
palsy of her left side?
What?
Was she a mummy? Did she have a wooden leg? Is she one of those, those fucking diagonal walkers? Behind them at the
Diagonal
airport?
walkers?
They're walking too slow. You try to go around to the right. They start dragging their suitcase over there. You go over to the left. They're coming back this way. It's like they just got off a ship. And everything was just like, no, cut! Right? I'm still mad. Still fucking
No
mad.
empathy. At all.
So I said, I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. Lied to myself. Said I didn't give a fuck, So then I ended up going home. And I'm home and I'm washing the dishes, which is a very zen-like thing to do. It's like a week later, you wash dishes, you're not thinking of anything. Your brain is empty. I'm washing the dishes, And then all of a sudden, the answer just came to me.
What?
It just floated into my head.
She's a lesbian.
And I just looked up. I was like, oh my God. I know why she did it.
Why?
I know why.
Why?
She bumped into me.
Why?
She bumped into me because she's a lesbian.
That's what I said. Woo! Now we don't know why, like, the answer was that she was a lesbian.
Yes.
Like, actually, what the thing was, she bumped into him, and that was so bugging thing to happen to him, because, like, they bumped into each other, like, their shoulders, like, their hands, like, whacked into each other, and she didn't even flinch.
And he was ready to confront her, you
Yeah.
know. He was like, okay, now I'm going to face her and ask her, why are you following me like that?
That
He
is
was
the
ready
worst
for
thing.
that anger to come out. And she didn't even turn around.
That is the worst thing that has happened to you. Like, you're thinking like, I will just kill this guy, I'll talk to this guy, I'll like say this to him, shit to him, and then he's like, I don't even care, and he just walks away. That is so bugging thing to happen
so
to you.
pissed off.
Yeah, because you want to do something, you want to tell him, and you want to rent yourself out, but you could not do it, and that was the thing. And all the other thing was hilarious about him. Like, the way he like talked about lesbians was like, okay, now imagine those things. Like, imagine a carpenter, and you could imagine a person. You could imagine this guy, that guy, and you can imagine everybody. Like, for a carpenter, you can imagine a muscle guy, for this and that. And for lesbian also, you can imagine a lesbian. Like, how can a lesbian look like? And that is how he was. Like all lesbian look like. I don't know, like, okay, 100% look alike like that. But the thing is, most of them look alike, and you can guess, okay, she's a lesbian or not. But the thing was, after 3 days, he was able to find the answer. That was hilarious.
But what if, I was wondering while watching this video, that what if a girl, a lesbian, was really sitting in the audience?
Oh.
What she might think of, like, seriously, it would be so embarrassing for her listening all these things. But it's another case, of course. So yes, talking about this video, it was really funny, and you know, I find his way of talking a lot more funnier, right? Because the way he thinks, he really thinks a lot far. Right, he was just describing the things like, what if now he changed the lane twice. Now he was thinking, what if I go and change the lane again into the bike one, I will get hit by the bike, and then my knees and elbows will be injured, and I will be. He thinks of so far a lot, but yes, he didn't do that, and he kind of touched, like, kind of bumped into that girl. Yes, and he was seriously ready to fight with her, and she was like, fuck off, I don't want to even look around you, and he was seriously pissed off. When he said these things, and when he said these lines, that she didn't even turn around to me, and we were able to feel that, okay, whenever you are curious to talk to someone, or fight with someone, and you will be like, just one thing he'll say to me, and I'll show him that how much angry I am, and he just don't talk with you, and that's just piss you off like anything. And so we were able to feel those things, that what he might be feeling at that time. But yes, and he even said that for the 3 days he was just thinking about this girl, that why didn't she turn around. But yes, after 3 days or some days, he was able to figure it out. But I don't know why he thought like this, that okay, she was a lesbian, and that's why she didn't turn around, because there's no connection between these two things. But yes, he got an answer to satisfy himself, and that's enough to get out of frustration, I guess. So yeah, it was really a funny video.
Like, the best part was also the empathy part. Like, he tried to be empathetic to that person. Okay, like, I'll make sure that she was like, and the reasons he was giving were literally hilarious. Like, she might have wooden legs, she might be the diagonal walker, and also she said, like, or does she have a stroke? So all these things were crazy, and he was hilarious in this video. So I would like to watch more and more of Bill Burr. Do recommend us more and more videos of him. So if you guys like this video, do let us know in the comment section below. So do like, share, and
Subscribe to our channel.
bye.
Bye.